2, 1.
What's up, guys? Today's Soul at Home. We got a workout straight out of main site. Frankie, tell them what it is.
Today we're gonna be doing 21 dumbbell thrusters, 400 meter run, 18 dumbbell thrusters, 400 meter run, 15 dumbbell thrusters, and a 400 meter run. Suggested weight for this workout is gonna be 2 50-pound dumbbells for the guys and 35s for the ladies.
Now again, if you guys need to scale or modify, you can do this workout with 1 dumbbell. If you don't have a dumbbell, you can also use kettlebells, paint buckets,
Stick and rock?
whatever it is, just make sure you push that intensity.
Yeah, make sure to scale that weight to something that you can try to push to go unbroken on the thrusters, and also don't treat that run as a rest. We're trying to push the intensity the whole way through.
Now before we do that conditioning piece, we got some skill work to talk about.
Let's do it.
So for today's core complex, we're gonna have 3 movements. It's gonna consist of the weighted hollow hold, flutter kicks, and in a tuck position, doing some heel touches. So let's talk about that first one. Now for the weighted hollow hold, before we actually hold on to any kind of weight or any dumbbells and everything like that, we wanna make sure that we have that movement down packed. So what are we looking for in a full hollow hold? So you're gonna see right now, my arms are extended out. I have my shoulders and my upper back off the ground. My lower back is in contact with the floor. I'm squeezing my glutes, my legs are straight, and I'm pointing my toes. This will be the full extension of that hollow hold. Not until we get into that full extension should we consider using some weights. So if the hollow hold is too tough for you at the moment, you can always scale this down. You can go single leg, you can bring the arms in, you can go all the way until you are in a tuck hollow. As long as we're still maintaining this hollow position, what I'm looking for is the shoulders and the upper back still off the ground, lower back in contact, and we're still squeezing the glutes. As long as we can get our trunk position in a maintainable hollow, we should be good. If we are okay getting to that full hollow position, what we want to do is hold the weights overhead. Now, you don't have to go so heavy with this. Something like a 3 to 5 pound dumbbell is more than enough. We want to make sure that we're still staying extended out. Flutter kicks. When we're getting to this movement right now, we are still going to maintain that hollow position. So what we're looking for, just like I said earlier, we're getting the shoulders off the ground, squeezing the glutes with our legs straight. All we're going to do is flutter the legs. Now again, I'm still maintaining a hollow position. You want to make sure that you don't lose that and you're just staying inactive. So again, still stay in that hollow position and flutter the legs. You keep the hands in or still keep them out to make it a little bit harder. And the last movement is going to be in a tuck hollow doing heel touches. So the way this movement is going to look, in your tuck hollow position, you're going to have your arms out extended and you are going to initiate a side crunch so that I am looking for my hand to make contact with my heel, return back and do the other side. So staying in a hollow position and initiating side crunches.
All right, guys, we also have some single leg lower body work, starting off with the single leg RDL. If you have a barbell or a pair of dumbbells, you're fine to keep the dumbbells at your side or the barbell up front. If you are limited to just a single dumbbell or a kettlebell, we're gonna talk a little bit on that. In the RDL, single leg, you're focusing on keeping your hips and shoulders squared down towards the ground. So what we're gonna recommend is holding the dumbbell in the opposite arm of the leg you're working on. So if I'm doing RDLs on my left side, I'll hold the dumbbell on my right side so I can focus on keeping hips and shoulders squared down the entire time. What tends to happen, especially if you're holding it on the same side, is the hip will open up as you descend to the bottom of that RDL. And this is not what we're looking for. We're looking for a squared off hip. You can also perform these with a band, both hands on the band to add a little bit of resistance, or perform them unweighted. If you are going unweighted, you have options of having arms at the side or overhead. And same rules apply, focus on keeping chest pointed straight down at the ground. The other movement we're gonna be working on is a single leg glute bridge. So you wanna get set up with a nice steady back rack. Make sure you have your elbows nice and close so you can puff your chest up and stabilize your shoulders going into this movement. From here, what I like to recommend is bringing your feet together so you have a stable base, and you're gonna drive through one heel as you extend your hips, firing glutes fully. Now, if you hold each rep at the top for a couple seconds, make sure that your glute is firing, you're totally fine. You can alternate these reps as necessary. If you're not feeling that full activation, what you can do is scale this down to a regular glute bridge. So you'll have both feet on the ground, focus on pressing through the heels. And if you're still not feeling both sides firing at the same time, then what we recommend is just holding at the top and turning this into an isometric hold. You can do that from both legs or single leg hold.
Okay. Ready? Yep. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.